Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with Roy. Oh, we got 9 people waiting already. Damn, 9 people waiting in the wings. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Yeah, I started a little early. I figured why not start up early? We got 9 people. Let's say hello to the people already in here. We had Scott Hall. We have Hank Boyd. I assume that's somebody who changed their channel name because they're still in blue. And I don't remember a Hank Boyd. And we have GLM in the house. We have Bobby in the house. And, of course, we have myself in the house. So how you guys doing today? Everybody doing well? Rainy day in Las Vegas today. Oh, now we dropped 6. Ooh, must scare some people off. Oh, my God, this guy's scary. Got to leave. Oh, my God. Yeah, so. Make sure you hit the like button. We got, if you're here, you got to like it at least a little bit. 10 people now. We got 10 people now. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 people that are in here. Yeah, we're going to have an interesting show. I'm going to try to have an interesting show for the most part. And we'll try to talk about a few things if you guys are interested in talking about it. As you can see by the title, Fafo. We all know what that stands for. Freak around and find out. That's what it means. That's what it means. And we've seen a lot of this lately on social media with things people are saying and things that are happening to people for what they're saying. Some may agree with it. Some may not agree with it. We see a lot of stuff going on out there. My take on the situation. Let's get my take on it. Where I do see it is good to make people face their consequences for their actions and behavior. At the same time, is it going to change people's mind? Is it going to change these people, the people that have gotten fired? Especially when you see nurses and doctors, that's pretty messed up. Anybody in the medical field, law enforcement field, stuff like that are saying these kind of things, you definitely don't deserve your job. And because you've taken oaths to preserve life, to protect life, and so on and so forth. So if you lose your job because you're a doctor and you're saying stupid shit, I understand that. As far as everybody else losing their job, if this is what is kind of concerning to me when it comes to that. As I do see, you have to pay for your consequences. But when it comes to these people, is it going to change anything? Are these people losing their job going to change anything? How you doing, Jeffrey? Is it going to change anything? And my answer is no. This won't change the way these people's behavior. It won't change the way they think, the way they act. Yeah, they'll lose their job, and then somebody else will hire them. Somebody with their same fucked up mentality is going to hire them. And we can see it hasn't changed anything because a lot of these people have started GoFundMes, and people are giving them money through GoFundMe. So really, has it changed the mindset? No. Is it going to change their mindset? No. And I can guarantee you that these people that are being fired for the things that they said about Charlie, this ain't the first time they've said vulgar, roguish, out-of-pocket shit. You can guarantee it. The only difference is it's, I guess, it's more of a sensitive topic. But I'm sure they said just as much vulgar, nasty shit before this. And this just happened, I guess, be the tipping point in a lot of people's case when it comes to that. But yeah, at the same, a lot of people cheering it. Oh yeah, these people are losing their job. Okay. But the thing is it going to change anything? The point is trying to change the mindset, trying to change people's behavior. And it's not going to change the behavior. It could cause even bigger problems because people lose their job and they really get upset. And it could cause more people to freak out and do even worse stuff. So it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. What's up, Mike? How's it going? So, but the one thing I do support is the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing. That I do support. Because these news broadcasters, these stations that are out here spreading the lies and the stuff that they're spreading, they do need to be held responsible. because they're a part of the problem. You're out in the public light. You're a news channel. You have millions of people watching you. You're out there spreading lies and perpetuating a lot of this, which is causing a lot of these problems. So that I do, that I do support. That if you're going to be a news channel or any kind of station for that matter, and you're out here just lying your ass off, I've seen so many, broadcasters saying some of the most egregious stuff. The evidence is out there that this guy was a specific way. He is what the evidence proves it. And still, days later, you have news channels out there trying to turn it and spin it something else that it's not. Trying to say, oh, no, that's not what's happening. We really don't know. Blah, blah. You know. So all you're doing is lying. How you doing, Mr. Daniel? All you're doing is lying. You're perpetuating the crowd. You're trying to push a narrative that is full of lies. The evidence is there. And yet you're still lying about it. These are the things that need to be held accountable. People like this need to be held accountable for their stuff. This is what needs to be happening. And so Jimmy Kimmel losing his job, if he did lose his job, which probably did, that's what you get. You don't come on here and when you know the facts are out there, and say something totally off the wall. Trying to blame somebody else totally off the wall. Just spreading nonsense, spreading hate. That's what we mean by spreading hate. Because you're spreading hate. You're making up lies to perpetuate hate towards another group of people that had nothing to do with something, which feeds into the hate. Because as we see, most people on that side, we know what side we're talking about. They cannot handle the truth. Truth is not something they can handle. Period. They could be looking dead ass into something. They could be dead ass looking at something, and they just won't accept it. They just won't accept it. So they don't understand truth. So this is why I say with this F around and find out, is it going to change these people? No. No. It's not going to change them at all. Yeah, they'll lose their job, but they're going to find jobs. They're going to find jobs, and they'll go right back to the same nasty. They haven't even changed. They lost their job, and they're still on the internet posting, crying, whining, blaming somebody else. So they don't. It's not going to change anything because they're blaming everybody else, and it was the shit that came out of their mouth, their tweets, their comments. It came from them, and yet they still want to blame everybody else. And I'm froze. We're having bad weather here, so I might freeze a little bit. And they're still blaming everybody else. Bad, so a little bit of weather issues, and I don't know when to start talking because it's going to freeze on me. It's going to freeze. It's freezing. Oh, come Come on, get it out of your system. This is why I'm canceling my StreamYards. This is why. Let me check. All right, I'm back. Seems like I'm back. Internet sucking balls, man. But I'm back. Yeah, see, it's. I'm back. No, not Hurricane Dino. Hurricane dumb fucking StreamYards. Because it keeps doing it every time. Keeps doing it every time. And it's always usually within the first 10, 15 minutes of a live stream. It does this. And then it goes away. We have to restart. Then it comes back. You know you got a perfectly good internet. It's ridiculous. So after today, I will not be paying $44 anymore. I am done paying $44 for something that I don't need to pay $44 for. It's not worth it. I don't do this enough anymore to justify $44. But back to what we were talking about. F around, find out. Has it changed anything? The answer is no. Because if they're back on the internet crying and whining and blaming everybody else for losing their job, then it shows that they didn't learn anything. It came out of their mouths. It was their behavior. And they want to blame everybody else. So they haven't learned, and they're not going to learn. You can't teach these people anything. It don't seem to be, doesn't seem like you can teach them anything. They're just evil people. They're just evil. And it seems like this is a generation of people that they don't get their way. They whine and cry. And they're just messed up in the dome. Their domes are messed up. Well, they're not very good free thinkers. They don't think for themselves. Whatever's handed to them on the internet, they don't know how to do research. They just, whatever people feed them, they believe. That's sad. Sad a man had to lose his life because of these type of people. That I guess mommy didn't tell him no enough or something. And as far as people using Charlie's name, man, damn, I'm starting to get the, maybe not all the people, but I think a lot of people are using this as a ability to get some clicks and views, man. That's what it seems like. All these people coming out of the woodwork. I would like to go to some of these people's channel. I haven't bothered. But I like to see what they posted about Charlie prior to this. Like, everybody's like, oh, that's all. But yet, what were they posting before about Charlie? I think a lot of people are using it just for clicks and views, to be honest with you. Nothing wrong with that. If this is what it takes for you to recognize a good man, and this is what it took for you to recognize a good man, well, I guess that's a good thing. But it just seems like A lot of people out there for the clicks and views, man. You know, I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, they've never watched anything until this incident." That's crazy. That's crazy because the man was doing this shit for like 12 years, and now people all of a sudden are, you know, I didn't know much about him till just now. Like, wow, you gotta fuck somebody's gotta die in a horrific manner before you learn or notice anything. You know, so wow. Especially if you're on the conservative side. Especially if you're on the right side, conservative side. You tell me you never heard of Charlie Kirk prior to him being killed? Like, come on, man. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. But let's say hello to, we got some new people in here. We got, once again, Jeffrey. How you doing? Scott Hall. I guess he'll be right back. He said he'll be right back. But, yeah, so there's some crazy stuff going on. You know, but but as far as the news channels and stuff like that, I do support that. Because you're a news channel, you're supposed to be non-biased. You're supposed to be out there spreading the facts. You're supposed to be giving the facts, and you're supposed to report the facts, not just make up whatever you want. And that goes for any shitty-ass comedian as well. Yeah, so. But a lot of stuff like that going on. So. But how's everybody else doing? What else is there to talk about? What else is going on? Not a lot going on, right? That's about it. Don't forget, Memorial for Charlie's on Sunday? So Sunday. So get a chance to watch it. I'm sure it'll be all over the TV, all over the internet. So if you really believe in your convictions and what you said about him, make sure you watch his memorial this Sunday. I guess they're having it at the Cardinal Stadium down in Arizona. So. But been a super slow week at work. Super slow week. I don't know. A lot of people just not buying stuff, I guess. And that's another thing, you know. I think that's another thing the news has been scaring people, man. People wondering why people don't want to buy nothing. There's a lot of news, a lot of bullshit about the economy. Oh, everybody's dead. Everybody is. I guess we tell that to enough people. They just don't want to buy shit. You know, they're still making the same paychecks. The rent's still the same. Car payments are still the same. Most of their bills are still the same. So why is all of a sudden nobody wants to buy nothing? Just weird. Just weird. There's a lot of weird shit going on. But yeah, I thought I'd come out here, do a live stream. If anybody else would like to come up, I can put the link for you if you'd like to come up. We can discuss, you know, whatever you'd like to discuss. Seeing a lot of conspiracy theories about his death, surrounding his death. It's kind of crazy, man. The guy hasn't even been buried yet. People just going all buck wild, weird shit, conspiracy stuff. Just it's craziness. But what if you'd like to come up and talk? There's the link. Try to keep it as drama free as possible because we're not about the drama anymore. We've already said that. We made that clear. No, usually on the weekends I just get something from work. I just get it from work. I just buy my shit from work. It's cheaper. You know, saves a little bit of money. So it's we sell Diet Pepsi products or Pepsi products, so. But no Diet Mountain. We sell regular Mountain Dew, but not Diet Mountain. Got me a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Gotta go see the vampire tomorrow. Get some blood work done. Yeah, he needs his due. Nah, I'm good. I'm good without the due. I can go without the due. Yeah, I gotta go see the vampire tomorrow. Get some blood sucked out. See how my blood is doing. It's always fun. I'm gonna go see the doctor. Well, what's been going on in everybody else's world? I talk a lot about my world, but what about your guys' world? What's going on in your world? Besides hanging out on the internet, going from one live stream to the other. Maybe a lot of working, drinking, sleeping. Gotcha. Man, 3 essentials to life, man. 3 essentials. 3 essentials. Well, I don't know about the drinking part, but the sleeping and working part, yeah, that's essentials. Unless you win the lottery, then you it would just be the drinking and sleeping part. Once you win the lottery, you don't have to really worry about the working part, just the drinking and the sleeping part. But yeah, maybe we're gonna start doing some different stuff with the channel. I think I'm gonna try to put a little bit more effort into it. I guess. Do a little bit different shit. I don't know yet. I haven't really figured it out. This YouTube thing. I just really haven't figured it out. Haven't really put much effort into it. When you go over 50, it's just a cycle over. Yeah, definitely. I feel you on that, man. Once you get to a certain age, it's just like rinse and repeat. But yeah, we gotta try something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe try something different. Try something new. Maybe people are watching football. Maybe that's why it's a little slow tonight too. People are out there watching football. Not sure who's playing, but I think it's the Dolphins and the Bills. I think that's what I saw. Daniel, I think he was in here. I think he's got the Bills and the Dolphins playing right now. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put up a poll. Maybe we'll put up a poll. See if what the viewers want to see. Maybe eating Panda Express with Dino. Nice. What are your staple Panda Express? What are your staples? Orange chicken. Mine's black pepper chicken. I like the black pepper chicken. I'll do the orange chicken. I try not to do the orange chicken too much. But the black pepper chicken is really good. And usually they got some special thing going on. Try the special one. I know they have like a spicy beef one or something like that. I like that one too. Spicy crispy beef or something like that. They usually have that one there. This one's pretty good too. Always get the noodles. Never get the rice. Don't do the rice. Rather have the noodles. Maybe we'll put up a poll. Vegetable. My place go to Panda has a long line. Yeah, I got you. You don't want to be the 50th person in line at Panda Express. We know that. It's been years for me. Used to be orange chicken, but now it's some crispy. Yeah, the crispy beef. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about too. I think that's what it's called, something like that. That and the black pepper chicken. I like the black pepper chicken too. But everybody gets the orange chicken, man. And probably a couple egg rolls. Their egg rolls are pretty decent. I haven't ate there in a long time. The Ragoons, yeah. I usually go for the egg rolls. The spring rolls, spring rolls are just blah. For the egg rolls, but I haven't had Panda Express in fuck you, man. I haven't. Let's see. What's the last time? I had last week. Burger King for the first time in ages, man. Yeah, I just gotta wait from eating a lot of the fast food, I just can't see spending their money anymore. I'm up here talking about people not spending money, and I'm one of the ones that do it. Well, I spend money on other things, but it's just crazy how much food costs. You know what the price of just a regular combo meal, man. It's just outrageous. And usually everything's getting smaller too. You know, Burger King, etc. Yeah, exactly. It's still not as bad as fucking Carl's Jr. though. Carl's Jr. That's like half a week's paycheck, man. I eat Dairy Queen multiple times. Nice. Shit, Carl's Jr. fucking that's half a paycheck, man. Well, they definitely got the best hamburgers as far as those type of fast food chains. I know Rally's has got some pretty good burgers. Rally's has got, I think, a buy one get one sale going on with their triple cheeseburger. They got a buy one get one right now, but I'm not sure how much the original is. But everything is just outrageous, man. I think McDonald's is probably the biggest disappointment because it seems like McDonald's just gotten just as much as they charge, it's just gotten horrible. You don't have Carl's Jr. You got do you have Hardee's in your area? Because let's see, Carl's Jr. is the same as Hardee's. Yeah. Yeah, but I had a double Whopper last weekend for the first time in a long time. Extra onions and extra ketchup, as always. It's the greatest. But yeah. Five Guys, I have never tried Five Guys, and I've heard that's just out fucking outrageous. I heard they're just outrageous. So I'm not looking to spend that kind of money. I don't like spending money on food. I just don't like it. It's like it's a waste to me. It's like in one hole comes out the other. I just don't. Some people enjoy buying food, and but I just don't. I don't. Oh, my mouse is going to die. Well, at least it told me. Plug in your mouse, fuck. Good Lord, having all kinds of issues. Kicking myself out. Jeez. Good Lord. I had to plug the mouse in though. Are we connected? Are we charging? I think we're charging here. I think we're charging. Let me check. Are we plugged in over here? Are we plugged in over here? Sure, I'm plugged in somewhere. Uh-oh, I think I just unplugged myself. Here we go. Let's plug it in. Wires everywhere, man. There it is. There's my plug. There's my plug. There's my plug. I don't know why it's saying it's got like 30% still on it. We'll get in here and plug you in. Oh, flip it around. There we go. Oh, yes. Come on, you piece of donkey. Unprepared tonight. Unprepared. All right, we're plugged in. So it's official now. We're plugged in. Good Lord, man. Maybe I just need to stop this motherfucker and restart because I'm doing having all kinds of issues right now. Good Lord. Roy, have you ever eaten at Hard Shack? No, I have not. I have not. I heard it's a cool place to go and eat, but I haven't. That's a good way to look at it. I never thought about it. Yeah, it's just something it's not like it's something that, I'm not keeping my doo-doo. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, that was my Burger King. Let me put it somewhere. Let me save it. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I've resetted my router 3 times. Are you having issues, man? I know I just keep hitting the wrong buttons, and I'm like all over the place today. I don't know what the deal is. All over the place. Hitting the wrong button, turning shit off, turning shit on. Yeah, if you don't finish your food, they spank you. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, if you don't finish your food, they whoop you with that. Yeah, for a while there, it was all messed up, bro, but I had to restart everything. So, but it seems to be doing okay now. Let me check. Let me check on my mobile device. See how it looks. It was doing bad because it was just being all kinds of crazy. Let's see. I got 7 likes. All right. Woo. Why won't it let me click on my own live stream? What the fuck is going on? Let me see. Got 13 people. Let me make sure I watch my commercials so I can get paid. No, it looks okay. It looks okay now. It doesn't look choppy now. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, cool. We're looking okay. All right, how many likes do we got? Let's see. We got we got 10 likes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that was messed up there for a minute, for a little bit there. Yeah, it was messed up at the beginning, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna cancel my subscription because I'm tired of paying $44 for this shit. I just don't use it as much anymore either. So I might as well just use the free stuff, because a lot of the stuff I don't even use on here. So they add a bunch of stuff to it. I don't even use it. No, it's not. There's other stuff you can use. You can use like OBS, and there's other stuff you can do. But StreamYard's usually one of the most easiest ones to do, and everybody uses it. So, but I can just do it for free. You get 20 hours free a month. I haven't been doing the live streams like I used to, so there's no use paying for 10, 15 hours a month, paying $44 for 14, 15, 16 hours a month. I might as well just fucking do the free shit, versus paying the $44, you know. Like I said, unless I start doing something different with the channel, maybe I'll keep it for another month and try something different with the channel. I just don't feel like doing live streams every day because I'm not like, you can only talk about the same shit so many times. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I know who you are now. I know who you are now, Hank Voigt. But yeah, so. And plus, it's not conducive to life to just be on the internet every day, every day, every day, I guess I can use it to make videos, I guess, but I really don't. I gotta figure it. I really do gotta figure something out, man. Like I don't. I've always been there, done everything on the fly. You know what I'm saying? I've never really had any motives, or I shouldn't say motives, but like I need to stick to one topic, one type of topic, or like one type of, I don't know, platform type shit, and then just stick to that, like that. You know, we're going to talk about current events. Just stick to current events. You know, do some research throughout the week on current events. And maybe do 1 or 2 videos about current events. Do a live stream about current events. I don't know, I got to figure out something. You know, and it's hard to gauge what people really want to talk about too. You know, I know a lot of channels, especially in the realm that we're in, they love to talk about work. They love to be on work stuff, and I'm just not about work stuff all the time. You know, so I don't know. Got to figure out something, guys. Got to figure out something. You know. And maybe not do these random ass fucking live streams out of the blue without being really prepared for something, you know. Usually Saturday we're somewhat prepared, but you know, just doing these random out of the blue live streams sometimes it's kind of you get the main thing that you want to say out, and nobody else really wants to talk about it, and so it's like after 10, 15 minutes you're done, you know. You're like, you know. So I'm not a big sports fan, so I really don't talk about sports. I'm trying to stay away from all drama for the most part with other content creators. Trying to stay away from that bullshit. That usually got a lot of people involved because people love the drama. That used to be pretty. Looks like Windows has an update. Let's see. I was checking for updates. Close that. What apps you like, etc. Like catering apps. The only app that I have, bro, is DoorDash. I don't do any kind of catering apps. I haven't signed up for any catering apps. I don't do any shopping apps. The only app I have on my phone is DoorDash. Because when I did Lyft, after I got deactivated from Lyft, I went to Postmates and DoorDash. And then Postmates got bought out by Uber, and Uber wouldn't let me on to the platform. So I've always just stuck with DoorDash. I always had pretty good success with DoorDash. You know, DoorDash sucks balls now, but then again, I can't really say DoorDash is all that bad right now because I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess maybe I need to take a day and turn on DoorDash and see what I can make. Like, say, okay, I'm going to be out doing DoorDash for 6 hours and limit it to the 6 hours for the day and see what I'm able to do on DoorDash in 6 hours just to see, because I haven't done it in so long. I think the last time I did DoorDash was it's been over a year. So I think May of last year was the last time I did DoorDash. So maybe I just need to do that. We'll take one of these weekends I'm off and just turn that bitch on for like 6 hours and see what I can do on DoorDash for 6 hours. See if it's still as bad or is as bad as everybody says it is, Because what other people's bad might be good for me, So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But But I'm not doing no 12, 13 hours. Fuck that. I'll do 6. I'll do like 6 hours. See how it works. And then, you know. But then again, I don't like working 7 days a week. I'm not a fan of that much work. But yeah, I don't have any other apps. I really don't. So I can't really speak on them. You know? I never signed up for anything else. Yeah, Lyft. I love doing Lyft, man. I wish I could still get. I wish if I had my car all dolled up and I could get on Lyft, I would do Lyft. But I love doing that. I love the ride share stuff. I love doing that shit. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, I loved it. I really wish I could get back into that, to be honest with you. Shit. I'm back. Sleepy. I do have to fix the CV shafts on my car though, so I'll probably record that. That should be pretty interesting. People can watch that. Yeah, right. Like intermission, do 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 do. Kind of throw on the Jeopardy theme song. Do do do. But maybe I'll record that and post that on there. Doing the CV shafts on the car. I'm probably gonna try to do those next weekend. Probably end up trying to do those next weekend. You know, gotta fix those. I also gotta do the brakes on the front of the car needs brakes. So we gotta do those too. So that should be pretty interesting. It's not different. You know, watch me fix my car. So we'll see how that works. They're pretty easy to fix. CV shafts are pretty easy to do, you know. So yeah, I don't have to do the do brakes. I could pour the Pepsi in the do bottles. Then we could have like, but it wouldn't look right. Wouldn't look right. But what are your guys' thoughts on the cancellation things going on? People losing their jobs. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Trolley has limited edition. Trolley has a limited edition Mountain Dew gummy worms. They are delicious. Oh, really? Nice. So they have Mountain Dew gummy worms. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look for those. That might be pretty interesting. See what those are about. See what those are about. Yeah. Target has them. Okay, cool. I don't have a problem going to Target. If you talk shit about a person dying, you should lose your shit as well as if. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, but the thing is, does it solve anything, bro? Does it solve anything? Because I've been seeing a lot of these people getting GoFundMe's and people throwing them shit ton of money on Go. I saw one chick, dude, no shit. Her GoFundMe, I think, was already up to like $75,000, bro, in one day. She came on there. I got fired today. And next thing you know, the next day she's got like 75 grand. So it's like, what the fuck's the point? What is that? What does it prove? You know, that's just crazy. But people are willing to just, you're giving people money for that. You know, how are they going to ever learn a lesson? Exactly, bro. It's like, that's crazy. Yeah, in one day that she's made like almost 75 grand. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's fucking crazy. But yeah, so we'll do that car stuff and gotta figure out something to do, man. Well, I guess starting a GoFundMe is better than starting an OF. Yes. Yeah, but the thing is, she's getting a GoFundMe because of her fucking horrible behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, bro. She was a bad looking girl. She wasn't a bad looking girl. But the point is, the whole reason people are getting them canceled, or is because of that, and that it totally defeats the purpose of them learning anything from their behavior. People are willing to, but then again, this is our society, man. They'll pay people to look at some of the other GoFundMe. People killing other people, their defense funds, $500,000, $1 million. It's crazy. Well, people give people money for some horrible shit. Some horrible shit. Hey, how you doing, Rex Source? People are giving people money for doing some of the most heinous shit. It's crazy, bro. It's wild. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, bro. Let's go. I think everybody's slow, bro, lately. Like, it's just, you ain't the only one, bro. I almost feel like, to be honest with you, bro, I almost feel like it'd be nice to do a Rip Van Winkle, man. Just fall asleep for a couple weeks and just sleep, you know. Just do a Rip Van Winkle, man. Fall asleep for a couple weeks and wake up and just, I don't know. Because my sleep has been horrible. I don't know about everybody else's, but damn, my sleep has been horrible. You know, so, it's crazy. Found out I need some new wiper blades for sure. Rained all day today. Wiper blades were horrible, man. It was like I was fucking Luke Skywalker today, man, having to use the Force because my fucking wiper blades were so horrible. Couldn't believe it, man. Like, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to see out these windows? I almost had to drive with the head out the window. Shit. It's horrible, man. But yeah. But I thought I'd come on here and do a quick live stream. We've almost done an hour, so not bad. Oh shit. I'll let you guys get back to your evenings. Do whatever floats your boats. Silicone, yeah. You're probably right because with the heat out here and the sun out here, probably drying them out hella quick. But, but yeah, we'll go ahead and end it and get you guys back to whatever you're doing, all that good stuff. And hope you guys have a great rest of it. We'll be back on Saturday. Maybe we'll have some more interesting to talk about Saturday. And we'll go from there. So, you guys have a great evening. Have a good one.